Coach Marijon Ancich, let's talk a little bit about your club. Offensively, what do you like to do?
Well, we have really a balanced attack, although we have been more successful in the running game. We have really come along the last 5 or 6 with Pat Degden's throwing, and I think it's pretty well balanced out to about 50-50 right now. And we run multiple sets so that we try to confuse the defense and try to keep the ball moving back and forth and avoid tendencies, really.
You've got quite an offensive ball player, don't you?
I'd say roughly we're up around 27 times, maybe 30, 37, depending on the situation, who we're playing against, and how successful we are.
What will you have to do offensively in order to beat Western?
I'd say we'd have to be able to execute our traps and our counters, because I'm sure they're going to be out there working against our power plays. And we think we're going to be able to throw a little bit more against them. They have the same type of defense we do, and we know that we give up a pass rush to play, pass defense rather than putting the big heat on the quarterback.
Undoubtedly, you've scouted them. What's your opinion of Western?
Well, they're a very fine football team. You don't win 12 games in the Southern Section 4A without having outstanding athletes, and Acosta and Charlton are both two of the best we've seen all year. They're for real, and I know we're going to have it's going to be tough. That's all I can tell you.
You've got a very rich tradition of winning here, but you've had the playoff blues the past couple of years, have you not?
Yes, we've had some headaches. A little bit of everything is involved there. We lost our starting quarterback last year before the playoffs, and situations like that, and people begin to think that there's something associated. It's just a matter of team attitude and approach more than anything.
Played in the title game last year. You guys did not.
I don't think it's any great advantage. Still going to have to get 11 guys in the field, and past years don't mean much of anything. I know that we went to the Coliseum ourselves before, and the next year you've got to still play football. You're not going to go out there and intimidate people with the fact that you're in the Coliseum the year before. We're as well off as they are. In fact, we're, like I say again, got a little bit more of a goal to reach, and get that thing without having to share it with anybody like we did at El Rancho.
How much of a difference do you believe it'll make? They've been working out in the daylight continuously. You guys practice at least once a week under the lights. Game will be played at night. How much of a difference will it make?
Well, that's one of our reasons for doing it. We think you have to play the football game at night, and the cold weather and all these things are involved, whereas in the daytime you have, a little bit of different situation. You have different lighting situations, and some stadiums are very, very bad, and we just turn on half the lights to get our guys accustomed to any type of a situation, and plus the cold weather, the ball bounces differently. You got all kinds of different problems at night than you do at the daytime. And we just want to get ready for anything. We don't want to rob our guys or have our guys at any kind of a disadvantage.
Has your club's performance this year surprised you?
Yes, it has. We lost everybody except one starter last year, and our club last year had some very fine individuals on it. We felt that if we go out and maintain maybe a 6-3 record, we'd be doing an outstanding job with, the type of personnel we had back, and the guys just put it to it. They just worked, and the attitude has been outstanding. We got 58 guys that are really working at it, and their goal is, of course, to bring back that 4A championship.
What common opponents have you and Western had, and what were the outcomes this year?
We both played Westminster. They beat them 28-19, and we beat them 10-7. And that's just about the only one I think that has any consequence to it. We've played other schools, but it's pretty tough to land the Sunset League team in a practice game. And we've tried to, but it's tough. And the only way you're going to meet them is in the playoffs. So our common opponents are slim there.
Is there a size difference between the two clubs?
It's pretty even. I'd say they've got a few, maybe they got 2 or 3 guys that are a little bit bigger than ours, but basically they're just about pretty even Steven all the way down the line. They may have a little bit more depth, and this is what we're going to have to overcome.
How do you think your club will react? You've got a lot of juniors and seniors on it, mostly juniors. How will they react being in the pressure situation of a championship game? The Western has been there before.
Well, our guys, in the Ancich League, which is, it's tough football every week. They're ready for that type of stuff, and the Coliseum to us is a great goal to get to. Don't get me wrong, and the game has great importance. I don't think there's going to be any more pressure in this game than there is in, say, playing Bishop of Modern Day, where they bring everybody but the kitchen sink at you and get after you pretty tough. Our league is for real, and the coaches work. A 16-hour day is the average hour for a coach in this league, and they have to win. We have to win and make monies to survive. Our athletic programs aren't benefited by any state or school district funds. And we just have to do it to support our entire athletic programs. In fact, football in the Ancich League is a sole, really, support for our athletic programs. Totally.
Coach, many thanks and good luck. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, huh?
Right.
Okay, Coach, how about your childhood?
I'm from the San Pedro area, as you well know, and this is once again a tough area to grow up in. And when you get yourself going in that situation there, I'm sure you can understand that survival is the only way out, only the fit. It's like Darwin's theory. And I hope that we can do the same here Friday night against Western, because I know they're waiting on us, and Jim Everett, being from El Rancho High School, where we beat them before, is waiting on an opportunity to get back and even.
From high noon till late at night, these two schools have been working for the past 16 weeks. Tomorrow night, for one of them, it all goes down the drain. Bryant Gumbel, KNBC Sports.